Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is the game Won the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play-by-email match against KilRoy. He is a commander of the Allied Forces and for me it is the Empire of Japan. This is scenario 1, no modification, standard 1 day turn setup. This is now the really last days of March. The turn after my successful invasion on Darwin. Of course, coastal battery fires with 9-inch size is powerful. And this is the mouth of Manila, where a lot of cargo shipping going in and out for resources. And there's one of my small light cargo ships gets intercepted by the British submarine. And they're making a showdown here, shelling each other. Of course, the submarine hit and the cargo ship missed. And I miss here also at Marcus Island a more heavy AP. Not every sub attack can be successful, but now again, next sub attack from my side, Perth, fail. So today all my submarines fail to really hit something. Allied submarines are far too effective. Poor Japanese subs. And this is Marcus Island. Now I have a submarine is on fire. So most likely I must return to Truk. Yeah, this is my cargo ship. And KilRoy pick up the next of my patrol boats with his destroyer hunter group. And no way that that patrol boat can take on destroyers. Now some detection and field location of the enemy. First the standard bombardment of this British division, slowly dying. And also some strikes on this forward forces out of Burma. Maybe it looks like that this British division, whatever it is, brigade, is falling apart. Now every unit is dying, destroyed, nothing is more disabled. So the end is near. KilRoy come again with his SB3s. I still try to get a base force into this forward location that I can use my Oscar fighters locally on cap duty, not long range cap. So no special airstrike, only the standard ground support. I can locate here some submarines, but nothing really possible to strike. And my float planes for my submarines scouting the area to make sure that there's no surprise waiting for me. Darwin is still close to Surabaya, and I can maybe ship always reinforcement out of Singapore. But New Zealand is, of course, it's other topic. That is, if I mess up my first attempt to land the forces at the correct base and take over a base fast, I will have maybe really trouble. Yeah, Marcus Island again. More hits. So this is really a not very good day for me. The second cargo ship go down. So there was one with heavy fire, that was for sure, and the second one also had still fire. And I have no base, so I cannot fight the fire very well in open sea. But luckily, it's the last moment of the turn. I get one torpedo hit in this AP. But again, looks like the ship is nearly empty, so not more much to destroy. So my tanks are already rushing deeper north. This space force is also destroyed already. And now is the first battle of Rangoon. And I really don't know what is original here, but I see that the 6th Australian Division is here. I can take the first fort level, but still my engineers blow up the fort, not the attack value adjusted. So KilRoy have more attack value adjusted, and I have here casualties. Most units are only disabled, not really killed, but I was also not able to really overcome the defense. Yeah. And at the same time, KilRoy uses heavy guns to bombard my forces in Darwin. And again, many disabled units on my side. And I'm still not really strong enough to, I think, attack here. Even if it's clear terrain, it will be maybe dangerous for me to attack. I must maybe bring in more forces. Yeah. Here also light losses on my side. So not the best turn. Some setbacks. Rangoon, or the Battle of Rangoon, was not so successful than I hoped for, and the bombardments of Darwin are slowly cost me my units. Yeah, good. Air losses, no activity really. Only my standard air bombardment in China had no big, or don't produce any losses on my side. I only lost a search plane by ops. In KilRoy lost a Catalina against Fleck somewhere on the map. Ship sunk, I lost a PT boat, yeah, for sure. And the rest, yeah, and 2 of my cargo ships go also down, all by fire. All this 9.2-inch coastal battery from Darwin. Yeah. Okay. But again, I would still say I expect this kind of losses. If you attack an enemy coastal battery with this strong guns head on, it's not easy to avoid. Good, in China there's no real change. I cannot talk you anything. The Battle of Rangoon was, yeah, it's just so. I lost roughly 450 attack value this turn. I was able to take down in 1/4 level, but if this is enough is hard to say. I will first wait 1 or 2 turns to get the disruption down to 10 and fatigue not higher than 20. I have enough supplies, and I have normally the HQ and the support here. I have oops, must push. You can see that all my units are in green, so they get maximum support from the rear. Enough supplies, enough help for organization, so they can normally get the fatigue down very quickly and replace maybe the disabled units also with maximum speed. Still, I will run maybe out of supplies, and in the long time I have to maybe bring in additional supplies here to Rangoon. I was hoping that I can maybe take Rangoon in one fast Swiss victory, but yeah, it looks a little more complicated. Here is first nothing. Tomorrow I maybe come out of the swamps. Yeah, looks like. Then the end of the month, so maybe 1st of April, I can maybe take this British division out of the war. But not more much left from the original 13,000, so only 5,000 left. So nearly 2/3 is already destroyed. Darwin is also a little messy. So again, 2 tasks or battle groups, both are maybe too weak to take their objective immediately. Yeah. So I have here additional forces coming already. But I was not sure. I had the choice to wait for this, but you can see the next turn is the last day, and I was a little scared. And I had hope if there's maybe no additional forces in Darwin, I can take it. But now it looks like no. KilRoy was able to concentrate here more defense task forces and groups than I expected. At the same time, I call back my first amphibious assault group on Darwin, so there's not much disabled now or damaged. 1 light cruiser and 1 destroyer is maybe out of action, must go return to Soabaya, but the rest could continue if I had something, and I have here still some 300 attack value I can pick up. So if this is not enough, I can still bring 300 more. Kabul, Pomorsby is not really any activity to see. New Caledonian is also first empty, and my invasion fleet is now coming very close. I have detection, but only low detection, and I don't know what KilRoy have here, because he concentrates all of his forces normally in the Central Pacific. So with a little luck, I can maybe land in Gisborne tomorrow, and hopefully he has only a base force and nothing more. Normally there was only, yeah, you can of course also try land on other positions, but I was hoping that I can take this base, then walk the highway, Hamilton, and then take Auckland. And Auckland is normally the most important base for me here. Auckland have a shipyard, and there's really for Japan only 2 options. Take Auckland and have a shipyard in the South Pacific, or always go back to Japan. Everything, there's nothing else between this. I mean, of course you can also take Sydney, but I mean Sydney or Brisbane is, I think, more hard to take and hold compared to New Zealand. There is nothing in New Zealand at the beginning of the game, so the Allies must bring in reinforcements if they want to fight here. Australia get automatically additional forces if the Japanese land too far south. Good, Marshall Islands empty. My carrier strike force I sent first east. And northeast, so direction of Wake. I was thinking I can go maybe for Pagan first, or going direction of Marcus Island, or I choose Wake and then cut KilRoy more or less from behind. So I think this is maybe the better, but I choose this way. Yeah. So I have here the two Nagato battleships, 4 battle cruisers, and my carrier, my Pacific carrier division. 3 independent task forces, but they all more or less follow the carriers. So this is the main task force, and the rest is only trailing and protecting the carriers, because KilRoy have still, I don't know, 8 or more battleships plus 4 fleet carriers running here around. So I don't know where is the enemy, so I must play it safe first. Good. That's first for all. Thank you all. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.